Most researchers expected the redwood canopy to be biologically boring.
There actually is an enormous amount of stuff in these trees. It was rather overwhelming. Everything that we found was new.
Limbs the size of giant trees themselves support 3-foot-thick mats of canopy soil. Made of rotting redwood leaves and fern roots, this soil is at the heart of a bizarre realm.
And there were a lot of huckleberry bushes, and they had fruit. Yum.
One of Sillett's most surprising discoveries was the top predator in the redwood crowns. No one had ever suspected this animal lived in the redwood canopy. Lacking lungs or gills and breathing directly through its skin, the wandering salamander needs to remain wet. So it must stay near the canopy soil, which retains water like a giant sponge. Some salamanders may live and die in a single tree without ever touching the ground. Insects such as termites are easy prey. What other mysteries remained hidden in the upper reaches of these trees? To find out, Sillett launched a research project that matched the scale of the trees themselves. He would count virtually every speck of biological material in a nearly 2.5-acre plot, whose location he keeps secret. Sillett and his team covered everything from the forest floor to the canopy.
Well, we measured everything that you could measure. We know the volume of all the bark in the wood. We know how many leaves. We know how much soil, how much fern, how much huckleberry. Did a salamander study. So we know everything that you can actually stretch a tape around, basically. And I'll never forget realizing, oh my, there's a lot going on up here. This is gonna take a while.
By the time he tallied his final twig, 8 years had passed. Sillett found that ancient redwoods can be fantastically complex. This tree alone has 61 limbs and over 200 secondary trunks. It has nearly 500 pounds of canopy soil and over 1.5 tons of leaves. It's part of a grove of redwoods and understory that shattered all the records.
These forests hold more standing biomass than any ecosystem on Earth. 5 to 10 times as high as ever been documented in a tropical rainforest.